Perhaps one day, Barron Trump will hold a prominent position, maybe even following in his father's footsteps as a leader. However, Donald Trump has mentioned that he might leave that prospect to Barron, the son who has largely remained shielded from the spotlight. Despite growing up under the watchful eye of the public, Barron has managed to lead a private life, thanks to his mother Melania's efforts to protect him. Yet, those who know him or have observed his growth say there is something extraordinary about him. Even Elon Musk, the visionary behind Tesla and SpaceX, has recognized Barron's intelligence, despite Musk's former differences with the Trump administration. Could Barron be on the path to becoming a brilliant inventor or an influential leader in his own right? Let's dive into Barron Trump's unique journey, exploring fascinating facts that reveal the layers of his life. 1. A unique school journey. Barron's education has taken him to some of the most prestigious schools in the country, exposing him to different cultures, ideas, and experiences that are rare even for those in his elite social circle. Barron started his formal education at Columbia Grammar and Preparatory School in New York City, a well-known private school that has educated some of New York's wealthiest families. Here, he experienced the typical life of a Manhattan student, but his world changed when Donald Trump was elected president in 2016. The family's move to the White House marked a significant transition for Barron, who transferred to St. Andrew's Episcopal School in Washington, D.C. St. Andrews is known for its emphasis on inclusivity and personalized education, values that align with the Trump's own educational ideals. When Trump's term ended, the family moved to Florida, and Barron enrolled at Oxbridge Academy, a college preparatory school noted for its rigorous curriculum and impressive faculty. Barron's academic achievements and his ability to adapt to new schools each time his family relocated reflect a resilience and maturity well beyond his years. When he graduated, he reportedly stood well above his peers, quite literally towering over them, a visual reminder of his unique presence in any environment. 2. Melania's miracle baby. Barron's arrival was a surprising and joyous addition to the Trump family. In various interviews, Melania Trump has lovingly referred to Barron as her miracle baby, as his birth came unexpectedly. Although Donald Trump had children from previous marriages, he hadn't anticipated becoming a father again. Yet, he openly embraced Barron's arrival, describing him as very special and a great little boy. Melania often talks about the profound joy Barron has brought into their lives, underscoring the strong familial bond they share. His miracle baby status is a reminder of the serendipity of life and how unexpected moments often bring the greatest blessings. 3. Trilingual talent. Barron Trump is fluent in 3 languages, a skill that showcases his intellect and cultural versatility. At the age of 3, Barron was already speaking English and Slovenian fluently, the latter being his mother's native language. Melania has often expressed pride in her son's linguistic abilities, crediting him with maintaining strong ties to her heritage by learning Slovenian. Additionally, Barron took an early interest in French, expanding his multilingual skills at an impressive rate. His mother recalled that by age 5, Barron could carry full conversations with her parents in Slovenian, demonstrating an ease with languages that is rare even among adults. This fluency in multiple languages has likely enriched his worldview, enabling him to connect more deeply with his heritage and with people from diverse backgrounds. 4. Bonds with nieces and nephews. As the youngest child in the Trump family, Barron has developed strong connections with his nieces and nephews, who are close to his age. With Donald Trump Jr., his oldest sibling, being nearly 3 decades older than him, Barron's closest relationships in the family are with his 10 nieces and nephews, who range in age from 4 to 17. The age gap between Barron and his nieces and nephews has allowed him to share similar interests and activities with them, forming bonds that transcend typical family dynamics. This closeness with the younger generation of Trumps has given Barron a unique place within the family, as he can engage with his nieces and nephews almost as peers. 5. The story behind his name. The name Barron holds a particular significance for both Donald and Melania Trump. Donald has always been intrigued by the name and even used it as an alias, John Barron, during his real estate career in the 1980s. When Melania became pregnant, she took to calling the unborn child Barron, forming a strong emotional attachment to the name. Although Donald had initially planned to name his youngest son after himself, as he had done with Donald Trump Jr., he ultimately honored Melania's preference for Barron. The name reflects a unique family legacy and an uncharacteristic show of sentimentality from Trump, who publicly shared this story on the Oprah Winfrey Show. 6. An affinity for sneakers. Barron's sense of style is a reflection of his personality, one that is at once youthful and understated. His love for New Balance sneakers has become something of a signature. During his early teenage years, Barron was frequently seen in New Balance 574 core sneakers, which he paired with his prep school attire and casual outfits alike. The sneakers, which feature a mix of suede and mesh, became instantly popular when Barron wore them, highlighting his quiet influence in the world of fashion. In January 2020, he was photographed wearing a Green Alpha Industries bomber jacket with his signature sneakers, creating a buzz about his laid-back yet stylish approach to dressing. 7. The not-so-little Trump. Standing at an impressive 6 feet 8 inches, Barron is often affectionately referred to as Little Donald, though there is nothing little about him. His towering height and strong personality have led many to see him as a reflection of his father, Donald Trump, in both stature and character. From a young age, Barron exhibited a certain level of confidence that surprised even his caregivers. Tony Senecal, a former Trump family attendant, recalled a humorous memory from when Barron was just 2.5 years old. Sitting in his high chair, young Barron said with surprising seriousness, "Tony, sit down. We need to talk." His boldness and self-assuredness have been evident even from these early years, a trait that Melania frequently mentions, saying that he is like his father in more ways than one. With these traits and experiences, Barron Trump stands as a unique figure in the Trump family. His fluency in multiple languages, academic adaptability, sense of style, and deep familial connections all point to a young man who may be on an extraordinary path. Whether he becomes a visionary like Elon Musk or a leader like his father, Barron's journey is undoubtedly one to watch. What else might he achieve as he carves his own path? The future may hold even more surprising and impressive chapters for Barron Trump. Barron Trump's strong sense of independence and conviction has become even more pronounced over time. Melania Trump has often shared how Barron has a particular fondness for dressing up, sometimes adopting his father's style by choosing suits and ties, a gesture that reveals both admiration and a sense of connection with Donald Trump. For Donald, Barron is a source of pride, and he frequently expresses this through subtle yet affectionate body language. Despite their busy schedules and demanding public lives, both Donald and Melania work diligently to keep their family life grounded. Their commitment to Barron's well-being and education is clear, as they prioritize spending time together as a family. They aim to guide him through the often challenging transition from childhood to adulthood, providing him with a nurturing environment that balances the extraordinary and the everyday. A strong father-son bond. Many assume that Donald Trump's relationship with his youngest son might be distant, but in reality, their bond is marked by mutual respect and Donald's unique approach to parenting. He once admitted with humor that while he avoided changing diapers, he actively engaged in other parenting responsibilities, especially when it came to caring for young Barron in the mornings. Donald has always been hands-on, but his approach with Barron shows an intentional warmth and interest. With his older children, Donald was a busy businessman, often balancing his time between work and fatherhood. With Barron, however, he seems to savor the role of parent in a new way. This difference in parenting style has allowed Donald and Barron to share many memorable moments together, from golfing afternoons to public appearances, where Barron quietly absorbs the nuances of his father's world. Barron's frequent presence at events held at Mar-a-Lago, as well as his dignified demeanor during White House gatherings, has allowed him to witness firsthand the legacy his father has built. These experiences shape Barron's understanding of public life and subtly prepare him to appreciate the family's influence and responsibilities. This foundation positions him well to understand and potentially carry forward the Trump legacy. A presidential son and history maker, Barron made history as the first son to live in the White House since John F. Kennedy Jr., breaking the trend of presidential daughters in recent years. This return to a long-absent dynamic adds an interesting historical dimension to his role as a presidential child. The transition from his life at Trump Tower in bustling New York City to the White House brought a significant change in his surroundings, one marked by tradition, ceremony, and constant media attention. To ease this shift, Melania made the decision to stay in New York until Barron completed his school year, demonstrating a strong commitment to his education and stability. After relocating to Washington, D.C., Melania became increasingly visible in her role as First Lady, supporting initiatives to combat cyberbullying and advocate for military veterans, which indirectly exposed Barron to new dimensions of public service and responsibility. The experience brought Barron a maturity beyond his years, as he adjusted to life under constant public scrutiny and learned to navigate the spotlight with resilience. His time in the White House not only gave him a sense of responsibility, but also a first-hand look at the complexities of public service, a perspective few his age ever encounter. Shared passions with his father. One of the most cherished activities Barron shares with his father is golf, a passion they both enjoy and that has deepened their bond over the years. Golf is more than just a sport for them. It's a chance for father and son to connect on a personal level away from the public eye. Whether a quiet game on the family's private course or a casual afternoon on a golf outing, these shared moments foster a sense of trust and camaraderie between them. Barron's athletic aspirations began early, with dreams of becoming a professional athlete by age 5. Melania has mentioned Barron's fascination with his father's business acumen, and Barron has even shown a knack for constructing and designing things. His mother describes his detailed drawings and creative ideas, which reveal an analytical and artistic side that may eventually complement his natural leadership abilities. Combining these skills with an understanding of business could allow Barron to forge a unique path, blending family legacy with personal passion. Organizing an impressive field trip. In 2017, Barron took the initiative to plan a memorable field trip for his 5th-grade classmates. Leveraging his position as the president's son, Barron organized an exclusive tour of the White House, complete with a catered lunch and a personal meeting with his father. President Trump shared motivational words with the young students about patriotism, ambition, and the importance of setting goals. This special day offered Barron's classmates a unique glimpse into a world few get to see, leaving them with lasting memories and a sense of national pride. Barron's efforts to share this privilege with his friends reflected a level of thoughtfulness and humility, underscoring his ability to handle extraordinary circumstances with grace and generosity. Athletic prowess and a passion for soccer. While golf remains a shared passion with his father, Barron has developed a serious dedication to soccer. His commitment to the sport has led him to play competitively for the D.C. United Under-12 team and later with the Arlington Soccer Association. His enthusiasm for soccer reached new heights when D.C. United, a Major League Soccer team, gifted him a personalized signed soccer ball during their White House visit. Melania and Donald often praise Barron's athletic talents, particularly his soccer skills, noting his exceptional height and agility on the field. Though his towering stature suggests potential for basketball, Barron is focused on soccer and golf, balancing his interests with the demands of his unique life. Influence of Elon Musk. Barron's exposure to prominent figures extends to meetings with industry titans like Elon Musk, whom Donald Trump invited to an event at billionaire Nelson Peltz's Palm Beach mansion. Musk, known for his groundbreaking work with Tesla and SpaceX, attended the gathering to discuss the future of technology and innovation with Trump. Despite previous differences, Musk and Trump have shared concerns about social and economic issues, leading Musk to consider an advisory role in Trump's campaigns. Barron, just 18 at the time, observed firsthand as influential leaders discussed topics shaping the future. These interactions undoubtedly broadened his perspective, giving him a glimpse into the intersections of technology, policy, and influence. Barron Trump's life unfolds at the intersection of privilege, responsibility, and immense potential. Whether he eventually follows his father's path, strikes out on his own, or finds a way to combine both, Barron's journey is marked by a quiet strength, resilience, and a desire to forge his own identity. His story is one of a young man standing on the shoulders of a legacy, navigating an exceptional world with maturity and purpose. Billionaire Nelson Peltz, a notable figure who initially backed Donald Trump's 2020 presidential campaign, played host to a significant gathering that included Trump, Elon Musk, and Peltz's son Diesel, a software entrepreneur with ties to Musk. Though Peltz distanced himself from Trump following the events of January 6, he remained influential in Trump's network. At this gathering, Musk and Trump engaged in discussions about high-tech challenges facing the country, pressing immigration concerns, and Musk's ongoing government contracts for projects like Starlink, his satellite internet network, and private aerospace initiatives through SpaceX. The conversation also broached the topic of mutual interest, a data-driven initiative intended to enhance transparency in vote counting, which aligned with Trump's ongoing claims of electoral manipulation in 2020. What truly underscored the event's importance, however, was the attendance of Barron Trump. Though Melania has often tried to shield him from the public eye, Donald Trump sees a chance to involve his youngest son in a meaningful political discussion with influential figures. Barron declined a recent invitation to attend the Republican National Convention as a delegate due to prior commitments after receiving his high school diploma, but the presence of Musk and other top influencers may indicate he'll engage in future collaborations. Despite the wealth and resources available to the Trump family, Melania chose to raise Barron without the help of a nanny, opting for a hands-on approach. Melania handled much of his upbringing herself, from packing his school lunches to supervising his day-to-day activities, in order to strengthen her relationship with him and ensure he grew up with strong guidance. In a revealing 2015 interview, Melania expressed her belief that active parenting was vital to a child's development, underscoring her commitment to offering Barron stability amidst the family's public life. Her dedication has extended into his teenage years, with her regular involvement in his life. Known for her impeccable style, Melania also influenced Barron's interest in fashion and skincare. In 2017, Barron made headlines when he wore a simple yet stylish J. Crew t-shirt during a public outing. The shirt sold out within hours, and social media users quickly dubbed him the expert. Over time, Barron has shown an appreciation for fashion and grooming, experimenting with premium skincare products introduced to him by his mother, who herself favors high-end brands like the luxurious caviar complex C6 moisturizer. Barron's lifestyle has always been marked by luxury. From a young age, he had afflured himself in the Trump family's triplex at Trump Tower, where he could express his creativity with rooms adorned in themes he enjoyed, like planes and helicopters. Additionally, the Trump family frequently visited their other opulent homes, including a mansion in Beverly Hills, a sprawling estate in upstate New York, and the renowned Mar-a-Lago in Florida. This lifestyle of luxury led Melania and Barron to delay their move to Washington, D.C., until after Trump's inauguration, as they opted to stay in New York to allow Barron to finish the school year. Once they settled into the White House, it was carefully adjusted to suit the family's preferences, ensuring that they had access to their favorite food, snacks, and personal items, thanks to a devoted staff who maintained their daily comforts. Barron's future is filled with possibilities. With the advantage of a powerful network and resources, he has the opportunity to explore various fields, whether he follows his father's footsteps in business or chooses a path of his own. His long-standing interest in golf might open up doors for him in sports management, promotion, or even a potential professional career. Likewise, his taste for fashion and grooming might inspire him to pursue ventures in the fashion industry. Melania's devotion to his future remains steadfast as she assists him in exploring college options and dedicates herself to preparing him for the next chapter of his life. Throughout Trump's presidency, Barron received a surprising amount of support from former first daughters who defended him amid online bullying. Chelsea Clinton was one of the first to advocate for his privacy, writing on Twitter that he deserved a private childhood. Jenna Bush Hager also publicly expressed anger over the criticisms leveled at him, pointing out that he didn't ask for his father to become president. This type of public solidarity from former first daughters is unique and reflects a shared understanding of the challenges that come with growing up in the spotlight. In his early years, Barron had already begun learning to handle media attention with grace. At just 8 years old, he appeared on The Apprentice, and by the time his father's campaign for president was underway, he had already become familiar with life in front of the camera. Though Donald Trump did not seem overly concerned about the attention his son attracted, Melania made it clear she wanted to preserve as much normalcy in Barron's life as possible. Despite the increased public scrutiny when the family moved to Washington, D.C., Melania worked diligently to balance her son's privacy and well-being with the responsibilities and pressures that came with life in the White House. Despite facing legal challenges after his presidency, Trump took time to attend Barron's high school graduation in 2024, making the event a family priority. The graduation was held in West Palm Beach, Florida, and marked a significant milestone for the family. Both Trump and Melania were visibly proud as they celebrated Barron's achievements at Oxbridge Academy. Trump later spoke in an interview about Barron's growing interest in politics, humorously recounting that his son occasionally offered political insights and advice. As Barron considers his next steps, New York University has emerged as a strong option for him, signaling a potential shift as he steps into adulthood. His passion for fashion, grooming, and even political interests suggest that Barron will continue to make strides, possibly following his father into the world of politics or charting a path uniquely his own. Thank you for watching. Make sure to explore more content by clicking on the videos on your screen.